So let me throw out this first question to you. Raise your hands if you know the answer. What is volume? In terms of math, what can we say what is volume?
Weight.
Weight? Volume is weight? I don't think so. If volume and weight is the same, then why do they have different terms? Yes, correct. What is volume?
Volume means in which we can fit a thing.
Alright.
It is a converter.
It is a converter. Let us start with an activity to understand what is volume, and then I'm going to ask you all the same questions. We'll see if you'll have different responses. Now you and your partner have a glass beaker in front of you, right? Something like this. Now each beaker has some water. Can Ajit see how much water is there and tell me?
150.
150 ml, approximately 150 ml of water is filled in each of your beakers, right? Now, with your partner, what you are going to do is you have been given 6 marbles each, right? Now, before you put the marbles inside the beaker, I want each one who's having the marbles in their hand to ask their partner, if I put these marbles inside the beaker, how much will the water rise? Yeah. Slowly, what did your partner say? Your partner said 200. How many of your partners said 200 ml? Raise your hand. 6 pairs are saying 200 ml. Alright, 6 pairs are saying near 200 ml. Now, please drop the 6 marbles slowly, carefully, one by one. Slowly, Abhishek, they are very fragile. Slowly, carefully, one by one. And now discuss with your partner how much has the water level rise. Okay, Shada, what answer did you get? 160 ml. For 6 marbles? Shada says for 6 marbles he got 160 ml. Do we have different answers? If you got 160 ml, you don't need to raise your hands. Yes, Ashwath. 151 ml. You are saying 6 marbles, the amount of water increases just 1 ml. Do we have different answers?
Yes. 190 ml.
190 ml. Guys, now the same activity which you all did, I'm going to do it in front of you, right? I have again filled this beaker with 150 ml. Now some of you have given me feedback that while I was trying to put the marble and take out the marble, my hand touched the water came out, so the values will change, right? Now, so what I'm going to do is, that I am going to do it in front of you. Right now, I have filled water exactly up to 150 ml in this beaker. I am going to add 6 marbles just like how you and your partner have done, and I am going to see how much the volume of water or how much the water has increased. If you all have noticed in your own beakers, between 150 and 200, what you have is 175. And this has fallen, the water level is slightly below 175. So can I safely approximate that for 6 marbles, that the water has risen from 150 to 170 ml. 170 is where I am making my approximation. For 6 marbles, I am telling you that the water level is rising from 150 ml to 170 ml. What about you, Ashwath? Volume is occupied space. Who said that answer? Excellent answer, Ashwath. Did you hear that, everybody? She says volume is occupied space. What does that mean? Is every time you have dropped that marble inside, that marble has occupied the space of water, and that is why the water comes up. The water level rises up. Then Ashwath said that volume is nothing but the space which is occupied, right? Now, why do we measure volume? Before you give me an answer to this question, I'm going to give you 1 minute time. You all have learned about volume in 4th standard. You have 1 minute time to discuss with your partners about the second question, that why do we need to measure volume? After which I'm going to throw one more question. You have 1 minute time. Why do we need to measure volume? share. Yes, Deshmukh.
Because we cannot get the weight of it.
Why can't you guess the weight of it?
Because when we take our hand and when we put something on it, we cannot get how much it is.
Do you want to elaborate on that, Dhaneshwar?
Every single property has a
Raise your hand. Keep your hands
every
down.
single property has a different measurements. For example, liquid has measurements like liquid liters and milliliters, and solid substances have measures like grams and kilograms. Water take the shape of that container.
Important point some Dhaneshwar mentioned here. He said water, and I can say extend what he's saying, that liquids occupy the shape of the continue, Dhaneshwar. So if I have to understand what your friends have been telling and have to rephrase it, let me put it like this. Basically, they are trying to tell that every time I go to the shop to measure a liquid, I cannot first measure the empty container, then I cannot fill the liquid, then I have to fill the liquid and then measure the weight and then do the subtraction. So every time you want to buy liquids, you have to first what you have to do, measure empty container, fill the liquid, then measure the container, do the subtraction and then get the answer. To make our process easier, one point which Dhaneshwar said, that liquids occupy the shape of the container. Now when we say occupy the shape of the container, that is what we are calling as volume. So suppose I fill this beaker with full water, right? Then if I ask you how much water is there, based on the shape of this container and how big this container is, you can tell me how much water is there. The blanks that you've copied, Shadab and Prabhakar. You all have copied how many fill in the blanks? 5 blanks?
Yes.
5 sentences? If you notice, every sentence ends with dash marbles, dash marbles. A ball is nearly dash marbles. A lemon is nearly dash marbles. That means they want us to measure a ball, a lemon, an eraser in terms of marbles, right? But the only information which we have from our activity is that 6 marbles increases from 150 to
170 ml.
So if I ask you how much volume these 6 marbles occupy, what will it be? Yes, Ashish.
20 ml.
20 ml. Initially, where was your water at what mark? 150. You dropped 6 marbles. That marbles went inside and pushed the water up. Pushed the water up to what level? 170. So what is the difference? What is the rise?
170 minus 150 equal 20.
Excellent, Abhishek. So can I say 6 marbles occupy 20 ml?
Yes.
Most of you went for division, which is the right answer. You know the value of several quantities. You want to find the value of 1. When you want to find the value of 1, you all broke it down to division. There is also another method usually we use to solve this. Any idea? Yes, Ankur. Unitary method. Excellent. So 6 marbles is 20 ml. 1 marble is how much? What do I call it? Can I call it as X? Something we don't know?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Then next step we go for a cross multiplication. Read it out for me. Tell me what will come.
20 into 1
20
Is equal to?
20.
Alright, but this side what should I write?
Division. 20 divided by 1.
We have written 1 into 20. What should I write this side?
20 divided by 6 into X.
Excellent. X into 6 is equal to 20 into 1. So from here you have told me that Bhaiya 20 into 1 is 20, and then we know it's multiplication. When we send it that side, it's going to become division, right? So from here you all concluded that Bhaiya we have to do 20 by 6, right? Ajit, what is the answer you got? 3. That's all? Only 3. I said I need the answer with 2 decimal places. Have you divided with 2? Have you added a decimal place and continue to divide?
Yes.
So what did you get? 3.3.
3.
1 more decimal place, Ajit. Come on.
3.
Give him time to answer. Excellent. 3.33. What should be the units, Ajit?
3.
3.33 what? Roses. Money, rupees. ml. Excellent. Thank you. So what is the volume of one marble? 3.33 ml.